All right, this is going to be You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones. We're going to start out with a C and an F. Okay, so our basic strum pattern is 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, and 4 E and a. Okay, so let's try that nice and slow. 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and a 1, 2, 3 and 4 E and a. Okay, so that's a basic little thing. Now there's another thing we can do. We can get a little melody in here. So what we can kind of do is get this little 3 going on with the C chord. So kind of like, if you kind of just hit those 3 bigger strings and then hit that little open one, you'd be getting a little bit of that kind of piano or kind of guitar melody going on there. See how it's like a dungy dungy? So it's like a, and then go to your F. And we can hammer in this open to 2 on the G string there after we've strummed a little bit on that F. So once again with that C we'd have. And it doesn't have to be exact, it's just kind of like by doing that, putting a little bit of melody in there that we wouldn't have had. Okay, so when we get started, we have this, we have C to F 4 times, and then the verse starts. That's going to be 4 times. And then we get into the chorus, and we have the same type of thing. Say if we were just strumming. Now the chorus is going to go 3 times, and then it's going to have a couple extra chords. So this will be the 3rd time of the chorus. Can't always get what you want. Now we're going to go to D or D7. Going to F. And then we're back to our C to F again. So tons of C and F, but our change here after 3 times of the chorus, you can't always get what you want. We're going to go to the D or D7. And that strum is like a down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Same type of stuff. F. Now we're back to our C. Two times of that. And then we're into a verse. The verse is going to go 4 times. The chorus is going to go 3 times again, and we have the D to F change. So we got 2 C to Fs after that last change. Okay, we start a new verse here. Now this verse is going to have 8 lines, so it's twice as long as the other ones were. And then when we get into this next chorus, you can start putting in a C7 every now and again, make it a little more bluesy. So that's a 2, 3, 1, and open. So that would be like a. You might do some staccato chords where you kind of stop the chords there. Makes it a little more funky. Okay, so we could start putting in the C7 around this chorus after the long verse. So we're going to do 3 of these. 3, 4. So C7 to F is what we're doing now. one more of these. And then we got our D7 I'm gonna do to F. And then we're gonna have C to F one more time. And then we're gonna have a bridge. Now the bridge is gonna be D minor, E minor, F, D, and then G. And then we're back to C to F. So let's look at that bridge again. We got D minor, E minor, and that's kind of a bum da dum da dum. So E minor, F. You could go D7 on this one too, and then G. And then we got the C. Could have your C7 in there. So we're gonna have 3 of these, and then we're gonna have our D to F again. And we just keep doing the same stuff. We're gonna have 2 C Fs here, and then we're gonna have another verse with 4 sets, another chorus with 3 sets, our D to F again. And then we got C to F. There happens to be like 5 of them that time. And then we have one more after these 5, one more D to F. And then it's all C, F all the way out. So what I want to do now is I want to show you guys like get our C minor blues scale going. So 10th fret up here, we can do 8 and 10, but 10 is our root note. We have 8, 10 on the next, and then 8, 11 twice. So when we have this whole lot of C7 and F going on, you do some blues soloing. Okay, so let's look at that again. We got 11 and 8, 11 and 8. We could do the 11, 10, and 8 if we want that extra bluesy sound. We got the 10 and the 8 over here. We could also look at it down here, like from this 5, and we could look at our major pentatonic. So if we were on the 8, we'd have 8 10s and a 12. We could slide this down, get these lower notes. So think about that. This is actually a riff that's towards the end of the song there. So it's 8 to 10 on the second string, and then a little 8. It kind of just keeps cycling around those 3 notes. Okay, so how about you guys play these scales here? That'd be your happy blues, and this would be your more darker blues. Okay, so let's jam that out. You guys take a solo here. 3, 4. Here, I'll take one real quick. goes major. Kind of combining. All right, take it. Another song that this feels a lot like, that's in the same key, is Feelin' Alright, Joe Cocker, Dave Mason. It's basically the same kind of groove. Alright, you can't always get what you want. True story. Rolling Stones. Also sounds a lot like Feelin' Alright by Joe Cocker, Dave Mason. Check that out. And nice little jam at the end there. Hope you had fun with that, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.